Hello and good evening students and welcome to Byjus Exam Prep IAS. Now before we start today's daily quiz, here are two quick important announcements that the second session of government schemes under our Target Prelims 2023 program will be held today live 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. only on our YouTube channel. So do not forget to catch it. Also, we have a live interactive workshop available only on our Byjus Exam Prep app on the topic of effective preparation plan to ace the IAS exam for CSE 2024. It will be held live on 13th May from 6 p.m. onwards. So do not forget to register for it using the link available in the video description. Let us start with the first question. Consider the following statements about biodiversity hotspots. The term was coined by UNESCO. There are 36 biodiversity hotspots globally, covering 2.5% of Earth's land. 4 biodiversity hotspots are located in India. We have taken this question because recently a nature walk was organized along the Palak Lake in Aizawl in Mizoram under our celebrations for the upcoming World Environment Day on 5th June. Now this Palak Lake, it is a wetland conservation area and it is very rich in biodiversity, falling under the Indo-Burma Biodiversity Hotspot. Now biodiversity hotspot, this term was coined by a scientist known as Norman Myers. And this popularized the idea of safeguarding these areas which are very rich in biodiversity but are threatened. The Conservation International was the agency founded in the year 1989 which popularized this term further. Now there are two criteria an area should fulfill in order to be called a biodiversity hotspot. It should include at least 1500 vascular plant species that are unique to the planet or endemic species. Secondly, it must have lost the majority of its native vegetation, more than equal to 70% of its native vegetation. That means it should be in a threatened state. So right now globally there are 36 biodiversity hotspots that have been recognized all across the world, and India does have 4 of these biodiversity hotspots: the Himalayas, Indo-Burma, Western Ghats and the Sunda land. So if we go back to our question, this is incorrect. This is correct. Yes, 36 biodiversity hotspots, they cover approximately 2.5% of the Earth's land. This is also correct. So your correct answer is B. The next question is, which of the following pairs are correctly matched with regards to the river and the country boundary that this marks? Rio Grande, USA and Mexico; Orange River, Namibia and South Africa; Amur River, China and Russia. We have taken this question because the US-Mexico border, it is keeping itself in the news for a very long time now. Now recently the government of USA has started to bring in tougher curbs to prevent any kind of illegal migration from Mexican side of the border to the USA. Now Mexico-US border, you can see over here, a part of it is defined by the Rio Grande River. When it comes to Russia and China, a part of its border is defined by the Amur River. The Namibia and South African border, a part of it is also defined by a river known as the Orange River. So when we come back to this question, all these 3 pairs, they are correct. Now can you in the comments state if India has any international riverine boundaries? If yes, then which country and what river? Over here, your correct answer is D. The next question is, which of the following can be impact of waiving off import duties by the government? It can reduce inflation in the domestic market. It can increase the spending capacity of the citizens. It can disturb the country's balance of payments. It can give a boost to domestic industries. We have taken this question because recently government has waived off duty on imports of crude soybean oil and sunflower oil. Now, when these duties are waived off, that means there is a reduction in the import prices. So, when these imported products they enter the market, their selling price it is lesser than previously. So, this can help in reduction of inflation. Now that the inflation has reduced, that means the amount of money that the citizen has in their hand, that also increases more because they are able to get the things from the market at a lesser price. So this can lead to an increase in their spending power. So this and this is correct. However, this can definitely disturb the country's balance of payment as well, because this can lead to an increase in the imports of these products unless any cap is imposed on the amount of these imported products. It can also give a boost to domestic industries. In fact, if the raw materials they become cheaper due to the waiving of import duties on these materials, then the industries can import more and more of these raw materials and they can increase their production. So out of these, all these four things can be a possibility when it comes to waiving off of import duties by the government. So your correct answer over here is D. The next question is identify the correct statements. The Cham Lama dance is associated with Tibetan Buddhism. In India, it is performed only in Ladakh. The special masks and headgear are adorned by the performers in this dance. Now, Cham Lama dance. Lama, Dalai Lama, Pancham Lama. Buddhism has this term known as Lama very commonly used. So yes, it is related to Buddhism, and yes, it is the Tibetan Buddhism which has popularized the Cham Lama dance. Now this is a dance that is performed by the monks who live in the monasteries. In India, there are 3 states and union territories where this dance is performed. It is Sikkim, Ladakh and parts of Himachal Pradesh. Now this dance, it signifies the victory of good over evil. Now you can see in this image that masks and headgear, they are a very important part of this dance. So if we go back to the question, this is correct. This, however, is incorrect. No, it is not only in Ladakh. It is also performed very commonly in Sikkim and parts of Himachal Pradesh. This, however, is correct, and your correct answer over here is C. Next, we come to a PYQ from the year 2012. A person stood alone in a desert on a dark night and wanted to reach his village, which was situated 5 kilometers east of the point where he was standing. He has no instruments to find the direction, but he located the pole star. The most convenient way now to reach his village is to walk in the direction facing the pole star, direction opposite of pole star, keeping the pole star to his left, direction keeping the pole star to his right. Now pole star, it is also known as the North Star. Its position with respect to rotating earth, it never changes and it always points to the north direction. So if this person has located the pole star, this person is standing over here. That means this is the north direction. So this is south, this is west and this is east. So this person's village is towards the east side. So this person needs to move over here. So when he's moving over here, this will be his right side and this will be his left side. So that is why in order to move towards the east direction, this person will have to keep the pole star to his left. So your correct answer is C. Now we come to the fact of the day, which is about National Technology Day 2023. Now, National Technology Day, its celebration started in the year 1999 by the then Prime Minister of India, Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Most important reason for the start of the celebration was the successful conduct of the Pokhran test in May 1998. So the celebration of this day, it was to honor the Indian scientists, engineers and technologists who worked for India's scientific and technological advancement and ensured the successful conduct of the Pokhran test. So since 1999, every year on May 11th, we celebrate the National Technology Day. Now, during this year's National Technology Day celebration, the Prime Minister of India, he laid foundation stone for a variety of technology-related projects in India, including the LEGO India in the Hingoli district of Maharashtra. Apart from that, he also laid foundation for the rare earth permanent magnet plant in Vishakhapatnam. Now, this facility has been developed on the campus of Bhabha Atomic Research Center in Vishakhapatnam, and it is established based on indigenous technology and using indigenous rare earth minerals extracted from indigenous resources. So with this facility, India will join a select group of nations with a capacity to produce rare earth permanent magnets. Apart from that, the National Hadron Beam Therapy Facility has also been started at Tata Memorial Center in Mumbai to undertake highly precise delivery of radiation to the tumors with minimal dose to the surrounding normal structures in order to reduce the side effects of the radiation therapy. Apart from that, the fission molybdenum 99 production facility has also been inaugurated, which is located in the Trombay campus of Bhabha Atomic Research Center. Now, molybdenum 99 is the parent of technetium 99, which is used in more than 85% of imaging procedures for early detection of cancer and variety of heart diseases. Now, this facility, it is expected to enable 9 to 10 lakh patient scans per year for early detection of these health conditions and cancers. So with that, we come to an end to today's daily quiz. I hope you were able to understand all the concepts discussed over here. Do not forget to tell us in the comments how many questions were you able to answer correctly. So thank you very much and have a very good day ahead.